Okay, for the ear, you start almost right where the jaw leaves off. And in the whole Dragon Ball universe, their ears have kind of changed a little bit here and there. Little details have changed. So here's a pretty common style where it loops around like that, and you have this little bump, and sometimes it disappears, tapers off right there. And like I was saying, a normal ear would actually start right about here. The jawline would be a little bit bigger. And then you go up like this and actually go past your guideline. That's about where a real human's ear would stop, but Dragon Ball Z, their ears are big, and they used to be even bigger in the earlier Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z episodes. And this kind of loops around and just disappears. Same with this. On this side, it just tapers off. And then you got a line down there. And this loops around and comes back into here. It almost connects with this. And sometimes it actually does. But when you're in a close-up view, you can see there's a little separation, because this kind of goes like that, hooks to that. And then there's a little line right there, because this is all one solid piece. And then right here, this is shaded really dark, and as you get up here, it gets lighter. And sometimes there's shading there, but it's not important for now. And then I'm just going to finish off the circle. I tried to have it, our starting circle, tried to have it about where the head would end. And the neck goes down like that, kind of tapers off, and then there will be their clothes down here, but I'm not going to worry about this. Their collarbone can extend a little bit and taper off. And if a character is bald or doesn't have any hair back here, there's usually a little indent, and then an extra line, like a small little bump right about there where the skull connects back behind the ear. And then, like I was saying at the beginning, if the circle doesn't match up, that's okay. Like sometimes I'll make the circle only this small, get the front part of the face, and then realize his head would be a lot bigger. So that's a good point to get the head the right size. You're gonna cover it with hair and whatever, but you want to get the head the right size before you put the hair on, because it can really easily mess you up if it's like really off. Okay, now for the eyes, what I like to do in side view, I like to get this front part done at least, and then you can use this line right here and just make a line like that, and then that's a good way to start where the eyebrows go. They're just above this guideline, which is, if you study real human anatomy, that's might drive you crazy, because it just doesn't work with a real person's face. But anyways, you make a swooshing line like that, and then another one, and it slightly tapers in as it goes like that. I like to do it kind of squared off just so I can get it down, and then I go back over and round this edge and round this edge and go over it. And then at the end of the eyebrow, there's a bunch of random hairs, and then I start to go around and down about here, and then I go like that, and right this backside and this bottom corner are the darkest part of the eye, and then it almost disappears. And then here's the pupil, and you see that there's usually just white right there, unless it's like a bad guy or somebody, I don't know. It just, usually the good characters don't have it completed. So for the guide, I just leave it blank, and then there's just a little dash line right there, and then there's a couple little dash lines right here. You just want to do them really fast and not have them too thick or anything. And then there you go. That's the basic overall head shape for the guide.